Hi there. As part of our studies of change management, let's just take a few minutes to explore the different causes and types of change in business. Let's start with the causes of change. The key distinction to make is between internal and external causes. And as you might imagine, internal causes are those that are change caused or initiated by decisions taken within the business. And there are loads of those out there. Typically, when new management come into a business, you'll often see change initiated. So a cause of change might be a decision to delayer, to restructure, to expand into a new market, or to come out of a new market. All good examples of internal causes of change. And therefore, obviously in a way, external causes must be change initiated from outside the business. We can link here to our pestle model to identify categories of external change that impacts the business, including technological advance, changes in the economy and social trends and so forth. So, a couple of examples there. Internal causes. We've mentioned that management may decide to, for example, to delayer, perhaps as a way of reducing costs, to flatten the organisational hierarchy. We've seen this a lot recently amongst the major supermarket groups. Waitrose, Tesco, Sainsbury's have all delayered to try to remain competitive. It's created significant change within their businesses, and it's caused internally a management decision. Similarly, the response of business and society, the wider society, to the increasing awareness of the cost and damage of plastic pollution not just on land but particularly in our oceans, has meant that businesses have had to reevaluate, and really just at the start of reevaluating and responding to the need to change to how plastics are used in products and how they are disposed and recycled. Hopefully that's useful. Therefore, internal, external causes of change. The other distinction you need to be aware of is the different types of change. And the key distinction here is between what's known as incremental change and step change. Now, incremental change involves steps, but they're small steps. Small change that takes place day by day, week by week, month by month, over a period of time that you hardly notice in a business, but nevertheless there's change taking place. Compare that with a big step. A step change is a significant change and will often happen not necessarily overnight, but over a fairly short time scale. So let's deal with incremental change first. As we've mentioned, these are many small changes. It's the subtle changes you make in the way that the business is organised internally, the decisions you make day to day, year by year in terms of products and markets and that kind of stuff. Usually involves relatively little, if any, resistance. It's just the inevitable consequence of strategic decisions. Step change, however, is more significant, and this is where you do need change management to support the business. So it's dramatic, often as a result of a business drifting strategically, strategic drift, where its strategy becomes less relevant to a changing external environment. Step change much more likely to be resisted, and in theory you need to get it over with pretty decisively and pretty quickly in order for it to be successful. One more word, another term that you may come across is disruptive change. What is this? Well, disruptive change is a kind of step change, and it's really all to do with changes in the industry and the market in which a business operates, arising from changes in the external environment. And perhaps the best example of this is the way that markets and industries are being disrupted, hence disruptive change, by changes, by improvements in technology. We've seen this, haven't we? In the TV industry, the likes of the BBC and ITV and Channel 4 and the rest have found their markets disrupted by the emergence of, for example, streaming services like Netflix, significantly changing the ways that consumers buy and sell and consume products and services. So disruptive change is a form of step change that businesses clearly need to respond to. There we go, hopefully that's useful. A quick overview there of the causes and types of change.